What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This is going to be a first for me. There was a comment that got like 50 or 60 thumbs up or upvotes saying I needed to react to this video. This video has only been out for like 19 hours, so I'm reacting to it now, but probably won't upload it for a few days. As I always talk about, I like to have let the content breathe, let the original creators get the views up, and then hopefully mine comes in on top of that and then can boost their views or add a little bit to it. So yeah, definitely don't want to take away. So we're gonna upload it now, 19 hours after it's been uploaded, and you'll probably see this in a few days. So this is Lamar Peters and Nesco versus Nas and Uncle Skoob. This is a lot of our favorites in there, and I've seen one game of Lamar Peters. It was another 2v2 with Frank Nitty. I think I should have that uploaded by now, but interested to watch it. Why so many people were excited for me to break this down. So I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the 2v2s. I think there's a lot of growth that needs to happen in the space first. I think it can. I do think adding a shot clock would completely change the team dynamic of 2v2 and 3v3. Till that happens, I'm probably not going to react to too many more 2v2s, but
first.
I'm giving you guys one last chance to win me over, okay? As always,
next, and whoever after that. I mean, with the tag team 1v1.
As always, go check out OTD. Go check them out and like, subscribe, all that. We're gonna skip ahead.
Like, subscribe, and comment, or your baby mama's a...
Oh, that was aggressive. First thing in the morning. Oh, wait. Oh, this is like the tag team 2v2. Okay, you guys you know what? You under promised and you might be over delivering. You said 2-on-2, so I woke up, I wasn't excited to watch this, but it's the one-on-one tag team. I'm very excited to watch this. This is right up my alley. All right, here we go.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Off the Dribble. We got a tag team 1v1.
So just quickly, I just watched a video. It was Nas, Frank Nitty, Lamar, Nesco, and it was a 2v2. It was whatever. It was just hard. It was hard to break things down. It's just tough. But Lamar and Nas, watching that game, I was like, man, I can't wait to see them play against each other. They're both bulldogs.
Between four juggernauts, man. This might be one of the best games of the year, man. We got
talking
Nas
trash after first possession
versus Lamar Peters and Nesco, the 1v1 tag team, man. This is gonna be a great bump.
Wow, this is.
Hey, they got a little speed to him. That was a wide angle. Okay, so one of you in the comments today, I was talking about friggin' Jay Horn, and I constantly critique the angles that players take. And someone said, well, I think they take wide angles because they're trying to avoid the contact and get around the defense. And since there's no help side, it doesn't matter. You're completely right. And I think I usually preface that. I think I usually say that when I'm talking about angles. The problem is you're either going to be the one getting hit or you're going to be the one doing the hitting. So I always advocate for sharp angles, like be the one that's doing the hitting. You don't want to try to run around someone and then get hit and you can't finish. How often have we seen it? We saw it in that game that I was talking about. Like if you're scared of contact and you're trying to avoid it, it's going to be really tough to score. It's going to be really tough to get open shots. It's going to be really tough to finish through contact. But if you're bringing the contact, it actually creates space for you, gives you room to breathe, gives you room to get your shot off. So that's the first point. Second point is when I talk about wide angles, this is kind of a wide angle. And why it matters far more in 5-on-5 because there's help defenders, there's gap defenders. In 1-on-1, there aren't help defenders and gap defenders, but then all of your moves to deal with the contact are the same thing. So what I mean by that, if you do that runaway dribble, my least favorite move, that escape dribble that everyone does, and you turn your shoulders away from the basket and you're trying to avoid contact, the defender doesn't have to push you very hard for you to fall over. We saw that with Kel and Rob when Rob tried to make that move and Kel just threw him to the ground. Kel is not throwing Rob to the ground if Rob is in an athletic stance. So why would Rob ever try to play in a position where he's like not physically dominant? So straight angles, shoulders to the basket, being in an athletic stance, it just happens to create straight angles. It's not like, oh, if you don't create a straight angle, It's not going to work. No, it's just if you do the things you're supposed to do to be on balance, be strong, drive, go full speed, like it's going to create a straight angle. That's why I talk about it. So sorry for that rant, but hopefully that explained it for a lot of you guys. So that was still a wide angle, but that was more like Nas trying to block a shot. If Nas wanted to bump him at this moment, because we talk about boxes and elbows, Nas could have bumped him right here, and now he's trying to finish this outside the block, but Nas doesn't. This still ends up being at a, if you are a normal player going to shoot this layup, that's a really tough shot because Nas is probably getting really close to blocking that. Lamar seems like he's played at a pretty decent level, so that's, I'd say that's a good shot for him. Just missed.
Nice little high layup he tried. It's gonna be a good ass game, man.
Damn. God damn, man.
Travel. This is what I was expecting to see the whole time. He did foul him here, but again, this is I think, yeah, Tricky left a comment on our LeBron James video, and he was saying, do people need to study, should players study more overseas basketball? I 1,000% believe that practicing the like overseas basketball, players that don't build their teams based off athleticism and tough shot making, watch how they score, watch how they develop open shots, watch how they create space. That works anywhere in the world. That works in the NBA, that works at high school, that works in the Philippines, that works anywhere in the world. When you watch how Americans play basketball, it only works when you're already one of the best players on the court, and that's not always going to be the case. So you don't want to be practicing things that work sometimes, don't work all the time. But what you can do is take that American style on top of the fundamentals. But if you don't have the fundamentals, like you can't stack a fundamental at the end of your badly built basketball. So this right here, sorry, all that to say, wins the bump. He tried to get the highest percentage shot in basketball, doesn't, but gets the second highest percentage shot in basketball. Nas does exactly what we always talk about, rakes him across the arm, takes his left hand or his right hand completely away. But I mean, look where his left hand is. His left hand is on top of the ball. Like this should have always been a left hand finish. So left hand on the side, right hand on the side, or left hand under, and that right hand out. We talked about it with the Gordon Herbert video. That should still be a very high percentage shot. He's kind of doing like a little fadeaway hook though, instead of going like through the contact and just finishing at the rim. So those are little things that I watch and I go, yeah, that's an American problem. I mean, I used to do that. That's just an American thing we do. If you can build that fundamental up down here, then deadly. Seriously deadly, because that foul won't matter. And it was a foul.
It's going to be a great game because Nas and Skoob, you know, they've been talking a lot to Lamar.
Oh, yeah,
and
they've
Lamar
been
been talking a lot of, yeah, all three have been talking a lot to each other. So.
They've been waiting on this.
Damn.
They've been talking a lot to each other. So.
They've been waiting on this.
This is what Nas does to most people, right?
Yeah,
Lamar
just bullies them.
Yeah, all three.
This is actually going to be a really good game for you guys to understand how to play against players that equally match up to you. So that's a really good angle.
They've been waiting on
Pushes, that's fine. Really good angle. This is great defense, great offense. It's perfect. But Nas, at some point, your ego has to go away. And it doesn't need to become a battle of, I'm stronger than you, so I'm going to just push through. Like now you just separate, right? You just do that hit dribble, separate. Now the strength doesn't matter. You use his momentum against him. Like the technique will win rather than trying to bully through. But again, you have to see this a couple times before you go, okay, I'm going to change up what I'm doing. So this is the first time. Now you just go back to the drawing board and go, okay, if he's going to play that physical, next time I'll just push into his shoulder and then I step back.
Good defense.
When do they sub? Whenever they want? Hey. Where did Lamar play? Because this is high-level basketball. This is very high level. Look at the double hand check from Nas. Most people fall down here, or most people's shoulders get pushed the wrong way, or They get off balance. Like, this is elite. Tries to drive at a sharp angle. Okay, 2 hands on me. Creates the space exactly like I said Nas should do. But also, look how clean this dribble is. Boom. 1 bounce, and now he's back in an athletic stance. Like, obviously his leg is back a little bit, but this is a very athletic stance. Shoulders square. Nas now has to close that gap, and this is a read. Like right now, Lamar is reading. Like, do I want to drive right? Do I want to drive left? Or do I want to shoot? This is elite. This is what high level basketball looks like for guards. Now back on balance. So he crosses right, goes to the left, but then steps back instead of driving. Like, jeez, and that's still good defense. It's still great offense. What Nas is doing right now, this is how I felt guarding the other team's imports when I went overseas. Like, you can play great defense, technically great defense. You can play, that was perfect defense. The only thing Nas can do, so this doesn't mean, oh, Lamar is just better than Nas or Nas's defense is bad. Now, this is what I talk about. Like, you can't just rely on your physical gifts. They're both equal. So now it comes down to game plan. Now it comes down to efficiency. Now it comes down to who's going to bite first or who's going to like get tired first. So great move. Next time now, Nas sees this and he can be like, okay, last time he faked the drive and shot it. So now that I've got him to a second layer that we talk about with all these guys, Nas can start cataloging some of these moves. Jeez. That was elite.
Great.
So when you guys see people do the escape dribble and run away and shoot that fadeaway, and you go, ooh, do you think this is my runaway escape dribble right here? When I see players just play efficient and clean like that, I'm like,
Shot.
he's probably seen some things. That's just great defense, great offense.
Nas and Lamar have been talking about this for at least a day, so
Tired.
I know they're excited. Talking
It's a
about
tired
this
shot.
for at least a day, so I know they're
Already
excited to
tired.
play each other.
All right, I'm excited for this one. This one's good. Can we just keep Skoob and Nesco off? I love them both, but can we just keep them? Can they play their own 1v1? Good look. And now, so this is what it comes down to at high levels. When they talk about the NBA, it's a make or miss league. When you play against really good players, man, I've been here so much. I just feel like Nas is going through like, I've been both these guys. I feel like Nas is going through what happens a ton when you play against another really good player. Like, that's a great look. He just missed. And now you're like, I got to go play physical defense because if I don't, this guy might score 20 in a row. Like,
The thing about Nas, man, he plays a lot of basketball. He plays a lot of basketball. I hope he's taking care of
okay, so they can just sub
his
on
body,
him.
and he plays hard.
It's an interesting dynamic with the tag team. Skoob. You guys were telling me you think Skoob is #1 best shooter. I didn't get those vibes. I feel like mid-range, possibly mid-range, and that's why I like his game. What's happening? Can we already see the stark difference now? I mean, the first 2 shots weren't bad. They were both good shots by Nesco and Skoob. What do we think about that shot in comparison to what Lamar and Nas were trying to do? I mean, Nesco can make those. We've seen him make them, right? It's just like, what are you doing? Lock in. If I was the team, I'd be, hey, lock in, man. Come on, we're trying to win. I think Skoob needs to embrace this a lot more. Straight angles. Like, he's got him there. Straight angle, strong enough, athletic. I've never seen someone less bothered at the moment than Skoob. He's like, come on, Nesco.
It's a little too easy.
There you go, get a layup, man. You can see the ball go through the basket, might get his jump shot going.
That was wild. Most nonchalant layup I've ever seen. Yeah, nice. That was good.
Nice.
trying to get the angle. Nice. Tries to get the angle. Redrives. Keep it inside the elbow. You can spin back. I mean, again, I think he had him. This is something a lot of the guys can really work on, getting the spin all the way to the basket. But that's Kobe-like. It's a good move. Wide open shot. I don't know how I feel about the one-legged fadeaway. I don't know if guys feel more on balance. I know this is like Skoob's go-to, so I'm not knocking him. He doesn't need to change it. I just mean in general. I wonder if that's better than just shooting off 2 or if it matters at all. Rob does it a bit too.
That is nice.
Good shot. Good move.
Had him either way.
Oh, yeah. That might go in. Good contest, though, from Skoob.
It looked good, too.
I don't know, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this is going to be a long game.
I like Nesco's game, but every game I've seen so far, I usually do a bad job of picking games. I usually pick people's worst games, but from everything I've seen from Nesco so far, it feels like he's always hoping the shots go in. It never feels like, oh, that's going in. Yeah, I think that's an efficiency problem. Like that right there from me. If you're guarding someone who shoots that, what goes through in your head? Make or miss. Like, what do you think Nesco's thinking right now than when he just caught it and shot it? Do you think next time he catches the ball, he's just going to be like, yeah, I'll just play off again? It kind of makes you second guess. But for an offensive player, that lets me know, like, oh, he's probably a confident shooter. He just caught it, hand down, I'm shooting. I just think mentally it's so much better to play this way because then you're driving, like, you just make decisions and trust yourself in those decisions. Rather than like 3 or 4 dribbles and feel it out and then shoot a fadeaway.
I already know.
Like this.
You can't give Nesco that, man.
That hesitation.
He's been hitting shots, though, so I think he's already in a rhythm.
Yeah.
See if he keeps it up. Let's go, Nesco. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. This is why I talk about, I'll let it play.
That's tough.
This is why I talk about Skoob's defense. I think it's really good. Again, I've only seen a couple games, and I don't think he plays great defense all the time. Honestly, I think it's what I said. He puts himself on defense too much because he's not efficient offensively. But this is how you want. It's not about not letting the other person's foot go around yours. It's just about making, like, if you want to step around my foot, it just has to be a wide step, and that gives me enough time to recover. And that's what happens here. Like he's trying to get outside his foot, but his jabs are going to the corner. Like his jab is going over here to the corner because he's like, yeah, that's where you have to step to get around my foot. Most people just turn sideways and you give up a straight line drive. Just make it like, if you are going to go the way of my top foot, it's going to send you east and west. Jay Horn did this once on Frigga yesterday too.
That's tough.
You want each other to sub you off, Skoob.
So
Come on.
do they get to stay on as long as they want?
I'll be saying the same thing. If you ain't going to go score, sub
They can
off.
stay on as long as they want.
Okay.
That's my guy.
I don't think that would be smart in most cases because, God.
And this is why I like his game. So terrible, so inefficient. What a bad spot to be in.
Most cases because, God.
Bang. Oh, man. Stop. The midi.
Damn. That's a
Scooby
Oh,
Dooby
wow.
don't.
Oh, they both subbed out.
Yeah.
Skoob subbing out after that? After maybe. Oh, well.
Yeah, I'd sub him off too. That's what I mean, though. It's just like, even if a coach sees that, they're like, good shot, I guess. Get off. I think Skoob can just tighten up his game a little bit, and I'm telling you, I think he's a menace. Oh, holy shit. Oh my God. They're going to be sore today. This is why Nas had those resistance bands on, because he knew this game was coming up. So that little jab, crossover, straight line drive. Look at this. Like he's already loading up. They both know the bump is coming. They're both like leaning into each other. That means their force is taking them into each other. but neither one like gave up ground. Nas does a good job of like shouldering into the chest, but we've spoken about this before. You want to use that momentum to either create space or create another driving angle for you, especially someone like Lamar who's also strong, or someone like J-Lou who hollows out a lot. Sometimes you need to play off balance, and that's what Zay does really well. Sometimes he acts like he's about to bump you, so you load up and get ready to bump him, and then he just shoots a floater, and you're like, okay, next time he gets there he's gonna shoot the floater. So you're like timing the floater, and then he boom shoulders you in the chest. So it's like, now this is where we're getting to an area. This video should come out soon on the main channel, but this is like a 50-50. You're in an area where it's like, I might shoot a floater or I might hit you in your chest, and you have to prepare for either one, and then you kind of just guess as an offensive player. Right here, Nas doesn't really do anything. He's like, no, I'm just going to keep shouldering through you, and Lamar is like, no, you're not. So I think Nas at some point is going to have to change his strategy. It's like, if you're not necessarily bigger and stronger, you gotta. This is when the fundamentals and technique come in. I'm interested to see what he does.
It's gonna be a long game.
Because honestly, I haven't seen someone make Nas get into his other stuff.
Damn it. Hey, Rose.
MVC, most valuable cheerleader. Let's go, Nesco. Nobody else clapping like you. Pause. Know what I meant. No.
Yep.
Really? Look, this is why I don't like the sweep too. Like, look how physical they've been playing, and then they call that, which. Like, he got him. The whistle was even like not sure of itself. See? It had a question mark on the end of the whistle.
He called it last game. You gotta call it.
Oh, if they're calling it, if they're used to calling it, I guess. It is what it is. Alright, what we got?
Lamar's shading him left.
He had
Jeez, yeah, this is really good.
Lamar's shading him left.
Wins the bump. Nas now goes with his second move, which is like, okay, I can't just push through. Got to make another move. Spins here. But again, Lamar just straight back on balance. Like, man, that's excellent. Where does Lamar play? He hoops, like, for real.
I don't think Nas is going to be able to bully Lamar like he does to other people as much.
And one thing you'll notice, this is how do you counter this? Again, this is why I preach the fundamentals, and this is why you practice the fundamentals. For when you run into a problem, you have the answer without really having to overthink it. This is a great move by Nas. He's done everything right. But look what he does with the ball. Remember that we were talking about really good players are going to make a play on the ball. So even once you bump them, even once you get to a point, and that's clean. I know it looks like a foul now, but I mean, that's clean in almost every league. That's clean. What you need to do is keep them from even being able to hit the ball. Zay did this against Fomby, where he goes up for a layup and Fomby's reaching, and Zay like brings the ball away and then back into a shot pocket. So you just don't have straight lines to the basket. Again, that's why that Gordon Herbert post video is so important. How do you just keep the ball away from the defense? Man, ooh. I like that. And this, geez, there's so much to break down here. I'm sorry, guys. This might be a 3-hour video. This is a great drive. Okay, didn't really get anything. Okay, hip swivel, go full speed, right? Like, he's still trying. This is just what's going to happen against really good defense. Like, it is just going to be tough. So in a game, you need a pick and roll. In a game, you drive to there. Oh, he stopped me. You kick it out. But as a scorer or shot clock winding down, got to still make another play. So he gets to here. Look how hard he was trying to get into the key. Nas still keeps him outside the block a little bit. This is kind of like, all right, we're kind of even right now. So Nas is playing the ball, and Lamar just goes underneath the hand and scoops it to give himself a chance. That's still a tough shot, but that was the shot that was necessary for that moment. When I see guys drive wide angles from the beginning, so if Lamar's trying to go straight right here, he tries to go straight to the basket, and Nas is just cutting that off. But if Lamar tried to go outside the elbow, Nas would have pushed him to the corner. So this is why I just say it's so important to try and drive straight angles. If against good defense, you won't. But at least it gives you a chance to shoot this shot now instead of the escape dribble fadeaway three. I don't think that's a foul either.
Golly, this is just a lot of just muscle on muscle. Just
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that's a foul. That's a good look. You got to hit those.
Nas feeling like he got fouled on.
So this is why I also say a lot of players that can't shoot this confidently probably haven't played one-on-one against guys that just are physical beasts. Because if I'm Nas right here and I'm like, dude, that's taking so much energy to get to the basket. Like, he's a really good defender. This, to me, this is gold. This is gold. Just being able to set, get on balance, see the basket without him pressuring. I'm taking that all day, every day, and I'm going to shoot it with confidence.
That's what's subbing in for Lamar.
Interesting. What did we just say? The difference if you drive wide against Nas instead of getting to that block spot. Like, look where Nesco would have ended up if he would have kept driving. He would have ended up right here in the short corner. That's the difference
Good contest.
of playing physical or not being very physical.
You can't last 12 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's not gonna waste any time.
Hey,
Oh, never mind. Took a three. Airball.
yeah,
Yeah, Nas and Skoob, they shots been off today.
I like that. He asked for a sub, but I'm the same. You're not just gonna shoot an air ball and then sub off. Like, you get it back on defense and I'll sub in. I think it's smart for Nas to come off and get some rest.
Really good today, though.
Yeah, and that's a great miss too. These are all great misses.
Oh no, he's just gonna stay. Okay. I think it's smart for Nas to get some rest, because if Lamar comes back in against Nesco,
Nice. Oh my God.
Come on.
That's a great
I
foul.
hate when people do the,
oh no, one shot.
Nice. Oh my God.
I mean, I say it's a great foul as in it was the right, it was the right decision, but I don't like the high fouls, the horse collars, the dangerous stuff. I think it should be more of a penalty. If it's not a big punishment, like it's the right play to make, I think it should be more of a punishment. Because these guys are starting to build their own brands and their own businesses now.
I hate when people.
If someone goes down, like, you got to treat these guys, I think, now like imports or overseas imports. Like, you know, if they go down with an injury, that's their paycheck for however long, you know?
People do the I hate wrap-ups. I hate them.
Same.
I hate them with a passion. Like, what are you doing?
And that's what got him by the neck a little
Same.
bit too. So
I
feel like
I think that's just got to be 2 points.
too big for Nesco, so
I agree.
2 points in the ball back.
It's gonna be a little bit tough.
Or 3. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at 3 points in the ball.
I feel like a sub's gonna happen.
You got to
so.
disincentivize it. And then once people stop doing it, you can lower the penalty. Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, get it back on defense.
Lost it. That's a turnover.
Yeah, there we go. What you got, Skoob?
Have Skoob and Nesco play one-on-one?
Hey.
You got the roll in.
That's that shooter's touch. There you go.
You
Hey.
need someone going, I don't know.
I would love to see this matchup.
There we go. Yeah, this is such good basketball. Straight angle, okay, stands you up, spin off of it. Don't get bumped. This is, so many players just get bumped there, just everything stops. No, spin back middle. Again, Skoob is just not technical, and it's not
Love to see
clean.
this matchup.
Yeah, that's why I think if he just cleaned up some of this stuff, like that spin right there should be a dunk. But because he's got to like get on balance, gather it with the right hand, and he might have been trying to counter with his like little mid-post stuff he does, so that might be a part of that. I mean, he gets all the way to the backboard.
There you go.
Very good.
This dude see one don't get a rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
No, Seth, he's hitting
Yeah,
that.
you can't let him get in a rhythm.
He said one more offense. Again, yeah, watch Skoob's defense. It's still not it's not perfect, but what I mean by not perfect is like I wouldn't necessarily teach people to be as aggressive as he is all the time, just because like he's quick enough to recover, but still I think the foot placement is pretty good, because look where Nesco has to step to get around his foot, toe pointing to the sideline, so that means his first dribble is going to be to the sideline. Now Skoob can recover, but he is like kind of far off, and he's giving him a straight angle to the basket, but that first part was really good, and then able to close out well.
This game is so much more.
A lot of guys can't shoot these shots. Most people work on their catch and shoots, or they work in their dribble move facing the basket into a pull-up, but these are kind of, again, these are those FIBA overseas shots that become pretty normal after a while, because imagine this is like a pick and roll, sprinting to the top of the key like we talked about. Obviously this would be the wing, but just sprint to that spot and pull up. A lot of people can't shoot those.
This like they
Oh, yeah, everybody's just watching.
Everybody just caught up in what's going on.
Oh, lucky.
It's so quieting.
I know. But if you got to think about it, Skoob is the loud one.
Yeah, he's usually the loud one.
Straight angle.
Dom is not be here anymore. Skoob is
You see
the
what I
loud
mean?
one.
It's just like, even though he got
The
fouled,
loud one.
that's
And
elite.
Dom
Shoots with the left hand, so even though you hit my right hand, doesn't matter.
must not be here anymore.
Fundamental basketball. It's elite basketball.
Yeah.
Where's the foul at?
That's a strong finish.
See, I got you.
Tough.
Come on, Skoob. Come on, Skoob. Like, he's already beat. Show him the ball. And that's the same thing, right? Show the ball. And then when they start their swipe, now you can switch hands. Again, I might put up a clip, but it's like, that's super underrated. Like, show the ball, because you know they're going to make another play. Like, Skoob's not going to let you just go shoot a layup. So just assume he's there. Show the ball so he bites on it.
Tough.
And now this is the ego, right? This is the part that this is just not a good matchup. It's not a good matchup. And I love Skoob. He's one of my favorites, but you're not going to fix these problems right now in this game. This is okay, hold on, back to the drawing board. Let me figure out what he does. This is my goal. This is what I'm going to send him in to do. Right now, you're kind of in the blender. This is the ego part where it's like, no, sub. And that's something that took me a really long time to get over. But right now, if there's no money on the line, the ego is what they're playing for. They are playing for the trash talk. So they are playing for the culture. So I do get it.
I waste no time getting
Once it's your business, though, and it's like, if we lose, I get sent home, then your ego leaves real quick. You're like, hey, we just got to win this game. I can't get sent home. Sub. All right, switch this matchup. I'll go here. And now I'll fix it later.
downhill, man.
He shouldn't.
Hey.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, it's elite. This is great defense. There's just levels. This is such good defense. Ooh, hit dribble. Once he realized there's contact, instead of just constantly pushing through, he's like, yeah, good defense. Push off. Second layer now. Because he's on balance, Skoob has to honor this. And we've seen him hit the same shot on Nas. So Skoob's, like, that's in Skoob's head. He's like, okay, I got to play this shot. And instead of shooting, now he redrives outside foot. Damn, Lamar is, and honestly, he had the layup. He could have gone straight back to the layup package he's been using. And I think this is the part where like, Skoob, keep playing here. He did cross you, but, just keep playing here. You had him. Man.
Oh my God.
Ooh. The only way to beat guys like this is honestly, you're going to get crossed. You're going to get mixed. But it's just make it as tough as possible. And I mean, I guess he didn't give up the layup, but damn.
My God.
Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh.
Nasty. Nas gonna suffer. See, no, that's that pride. That pride can
The pride, I'm telling you.
It's that pride.
Pride before the fall.
He can't go. He don't want to go out like that.
I get you don't want to go out like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but at the same time,
I like
He got
this.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
He got 3 in a row. 4 in a row.
I think Skoob's one of my favorites, but man, if I was Nas, I'd be like, bro, I'm deleting your number out my phone until until you sub off.
He got to sub down.
look at Nas, he's so mad.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm here with this.
We watched this last time. I'm not going to watch through the whole thing just because this video is already pretty long. Go check out, is it Impound Comics? The sponsor of these last couple videos. Go check them out. Got an Instagram page and all that. Also go follow, like, subscribe, OTD. The homies.
You want to be able to prove yourself out there. You want to feel like you can make that stop, but you just got to be smart.
Do you think they got to do the
Skoob staying out there.
What do you see? What do you?
And look, Lamar's ready for it. So Skoob's like, okay, back to the drawing board. So I'm going to play super physical. 2 hands, 2-hand check.
Think they got?
Okay, well, hip swivel, arm swipe. Keep your feet moving.
Either team.
To be honest,
So again, a lot of you in the comments are like, yeah, but this player is doing this, or it won't work against this, or it won't. It does. It does. Fundamentals work. But also, this is why it pays to be strong. This is why it pays to get in the gym. This is why it pays to be Nas and wear resistance bands around your legs all the time. This is just what you do it for. This is why you work out.
What do you see?
So you can wear shirts like this. Nobody in here can guard me. He putting 2 hands on his hips. Most players can't deal with that. Okay, just fundamentally, they'll lose the ball, they'll get off balance, whatever. So fundamentally, conceptually, they can't deal with it. But then strength
Think they got?
will make all of this easier. So these are all the things we talk about, right? So we talk about when the hand swipe, get your shoulders to the backboard. We talk about wherever your toe is pointing is where you're going to go. So he's getting his toes turned around to the basket. Keep your feet moving when the contact happens. He's doing all the things we talk about. But why did he beat him already before he got to the 3-point line? Well, that's now the strength and conditioning aspect of this and the explosiveness. That's the other part that we don't think about enough as skills trainers. Just be super fundamental and understand why things work and when to use them, and then also be strong enough to apply them.
to be honest, I like how aggressive Skoob is being. I like the Nesco and Skoob matchup, and I like Nas and Lamar. I think those are better matchups. I think only if, like, say Nas is in and he just needs a breather, then you know y'all are playing against each other. But I think they should
Try to keep the same matchups the whole time. I agree for sure.
Man, he's got game. So he just does the same thing here. The problem was where he started. He just started way too far back.
Same matchup.
This is good D from Nas. A little bit of tired legs from Lamar. Gets on balance again, and he's got 3 things he can do, right? He can drive right, drive left, or shoot it. Obviously, you can cross right back to... You can mix up some of those things, right? But you can drive right, drive left, shoot. So Nas is still playing him straight up really well. Doesn't bite on anything, which is really good. On balance to challenge the shot, so Lamar has to step back even further. Still a decent shot, but your legs after 2 or 3 possessions that he's already scored, and now after doing 2 or 3 moves, that long distance shot, which he can probably make 5 out of 10, this turns into a really tough shot. But again, high level possession, just offensively and defensively. That was a really high level possession. Man, these guys.
But see, that's the difference though. Nas has the strength to like push.
Oh yeah,
Or
keep him
bump,
out.
or
Oop,
bump.
straight line drive.
That's a foul. Like push.
Oh yeah.
Got him, Nas.
Or bump, yeah.
You got him. This is the Shea. Like, this is why people didn't like Shea this year, because it's like he was so quick to take this route, oh, there's a bump. Let me jump away from the basket. What is Lamar doing as soon as there's a bump? He's like, he's taking the bump, but he's going to the basket. Like, just don't leave it in the ref's hands. And I know it's a tough game for Nas because he's like learning a lot of stuff in the heat of the moment.
That is true, though.
Now that he knows this, he'll be like, you know what, screw it. The refs ain't gonna call it. I'm gonna just go score.
He do throw that shoulder all the time, so it's like it's kind of hard to.
No, I think the game's super physical. And Nas plays really physical, too.
Yeah.
Good tackle. Now this is good. How can a guard like Nesco get around Nas? Let's see what he does.
Good hezzy. Good hezzy.
Great hezzy.
Honestly, he's saying, oh, like he got bumped, but watch what the bump was. It was just arms. And this is why I always say, like, drive through, like, if someone can put their arm out and keep you from driving through it, you're probably not very strong, or you just you're foundationally don't understand, like, how to sweep through the arms, how to push through their arms. Nas is strong, I get that, but he's not strong enough to just hold you out of the way. So it's like, embrace that contact, swipe through his arm. Now, once you've broken contact, now you can use your speed. Now you can get around him. I feel like Nesco should have had a layup here. But that really bothered him. And honestly, I played defense like this a lot. Like, it just bothers a lot of players. He's trying to go around, boxes and elbows.
Good hezzy.
Great hezzy.
And again, we've seen Nesco make
He
those.
was playing
But
5 dribbles, he got a layup.
Yeah.
good look.
Yeah, I think at this point, Nas
Is that shake weight?
Just do whatever it takes to win. Just go to the rim because their shots are not falling at all today. So
Ooh.
I agree.
yeah, just go to the rim.
That's a good
Damn.
shot and
Jeez.
a good contest. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, Nesco is just having to scramble together some tough shots and tough makes.
Good defense.
Again, like, we're not making anything happen, really.
17-11.
Strength and conditioning matters.
He now attack down here or get to the mid range, one or two. I don't think they should keep selling threes right now.
Definitely get down there. I think Nas can get to his mid range, like you
Yeah,
said.
Nas can do whatever he wants.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. God damn. Oh!
why did this work? So remember how I said playing fundamentally is how you cross people? Watch this. Why does this crossover work? Because they're so physical that to win the bump, because Nas has just been dropping his shoulder and going full speed, right? So Lamar is like, well, I've got to go full speed to meet him. I've got to get there and get my chest in the way, hips in the way, and we're playing the bump. We got to really go into this bump. Right before that happens, Nas just puts on the brakes and goes back to the left. That rubber band was pulled really tight. That's how you cross people, not by left and right shimmies and all that. It's the ability to play downhill. It's the ability to go straight past someone to the right, straight past someone to the left. Then you get them actually going full speed to cut that off. Now you've got your counters. Now you got your other moves.
Jesus Christ. God damn. Oh, my
Man.
God. That's like the third or fourth highlight I think
Yeah, he
today
gotta make that. He gotta make
somebody
that.
smokes.
That's crazy.
And it's different shooting those shots when you're tired and you're like, this might be the only open shot I get for a while. Oh, tough. Oh, Lamar.
Let it stay on the ground.
Lamar, what are you doing? You had him. Oh, he kind of lost the ball, I guess. But I mean, that angle, this is why I hate this angle. Against good players, like, this is going to be tough. What are we doing? And Nas isn't like a shot blocker, so I don't know why he went to that spot thinking he'd just fly out of his shoes and try to block it.
That was great discipline.
Bailed him out.
He want to force him. He's trying to force him right. Foul. Just foul.
That's a foul.
Damn.
He just gotta contest that. He can't hit him on the arm.
So yeah,
I
Nas
don't think
is.
he was making that. I don't think he had to foul him. That was a tough shot.
He didn't have to foul.
I don't think he was making that.
I really do think Nas is just mentally hasn't seen
Nas
a guy
changing
like
up his
this.
game plan
I guess
towards
physically hasn't seen a guy like this, so mentally isn't prepared to like the game plan he needs to deal with it, but he's like learning on the fly, which is really good.
Forcing Lamar right. Let's see how he attacks it. He goes right to
He wants to get back to the
Lamar tired legs. He had him.
Forcing Lamar right. Let's see how he attacks.
Oh, and Nas kind of hollows out a little bit, but still, like that's a wide open layup. Oh, he hits his leg.
Right
He wants to get back to that left hand.
But still, that's a.
He had the whole right side.
That was just, I think,
like how aggressive,
Lamar being
Lamar's
tired.
though.
Sure. I think he just got to get a little bit more in shape. I think he just gets.
If I was Lamar right here, I'd be like, Nesco, you got to just pressure up as hard as you can for like 2-3 plays. Just like get him a little bit tired. Just let me get a rest, let me get a breather, and then I'll get back in.
Tired a little
Can't
bit
give him an easy one.
Because I don't
Definitely
think anybody
needs
can
to
stay
get
in front of him. He's just getting tired a little bit.
Exactly what you can't do.
Good shot.
Oh,
Just
man.
gave him a 3 and then
That
fouled
might
him
be the
2.
one that Nas needed.
The one he needed to see go
Yeah, that
in.
might
Yep.
be the one.
Nesco, get up. Yeah, you got to be there. He's already tired. Like, it's your best chance to make something happen. Get up on him. Good. Once he gets there, it's just tough. So if you're if you're a smaller guard and you're like, how do I guard someone once they get there? You don't. You don't. You do everything in your power not to let them get here. So Nesco does an okay job, but if you could push him back just 1 inch, like that hand check that he did to you, if you can just push him off his lane just a tiny little bit. Now he makes his next move. Push him off his lane just a tiny little bit. Now when he does this spin, at least it's 2 feet outside the key, and now you stand a chance. But you let him get close enough to like 1 foot is really close to the basket. Now you're kind of screwed. He's basically at the block shooting. You're undersized. Like you have to win these little bumps. You have to like that. That's got to be a win. Push him out just a little bit. Boom. Push him out a little bit further. Like get your legs into his legs. Get underneath him and push. So on the spin, you push him out, but instead you let him spin towards the basket. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think
Makes sense any other way.
Nesco's just having to foul him every time. This is tough. You're really seeing the different levels right here.
damn.
Remember how I talked? This is what it's going to turn. This is what one-on-one will turn into eventually. Okay, when you get all these guys out here, you get all the weight classes going. Oh, drive right, bump, good job. Arm swipe, good job. On under control, because I'm not just going to blow by you. You're a good defender, good job. I'll get on balance again for this bump because I probably won't win it. So we'll stay in neutral. Good job. Now I'm going to spin back to my spot. Good contest, good shot.
Damn, that's a tough.
It's going to be who's making their
Tough
shots.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, he was right in front of him.
He read the spin too. He was there.
Oh,
Damn, Skoob, you think you a defender? Ah, damn, Skoob.
hey. Okay,
Hey, like,
not bad.
That's strong.
That's a football player.
Y'all had 15.
Hit.
Lucky. Back with the
There we
shake
go.
weight. Let's go, Skoob.
Skoob got a couple of nice buckets when he got off the court, man. Hopefully he can keep it going.
He was sitting for a minute,
He
but
was sitting for a long time.
Oh, you gotta get up. You got pressure.
He was sitting for a long time. Hopefully he
Win the
keep it
bump.
going.
Good hang, but
Nesco got to get to a better shot than that.
yeah, I think
And his
Nesco
three's been
physically
dropping,
just
so-
struggles more in this game than anyone else at the moment.
Are y'all niggas refs or hoopers? Hey, bro, the fuck? Hey, stop.
That's so mad about the play about the foul.
He fouled him,
Damn,
though. He fouled him.
Dang.
Here.
Yeah. And he saw it. That's
Actually, Nesco did the same thing we talked about with Lamar.
mad about the play about the foul.
Skoob needs to do a better job. You can be physical, but you don't want your momentum of the upper part of your body like going forward. Like you can be physical, like just with your arm. Your arms should kind of move independent of your body when you're hand checking if you can. Because once someone gets their shoulders past your hips, you're kind of done.
He fouled him.
Good finish.
That's like an old nigga trick. Old niggas be doing that. They grab your knee. Yeah, that's what old niggas do.
Sure, I guarantee. Hey, man, if you tune into this,
Go subscribe. I'm getting this pay-per-view, by the way, so I can react to it.
Like this, yeah, it ain't him to win. You know what I'm saying? I will beat. I ain't really am talking about game. I don't. A lot.
First thing people gonna see, man. Get it on, LP, come on.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Yep. Still got the shot off.
You niggas looking real far, bro.
Man, that's just tough because Skoob did everything right this possession. This is what street ball feels like. I don't mean just street ball with your friends. I just mean like a 5-on-5 tournament or a 3-on-3 tournament of street ball. This is kind of the physicality. But being able to get back on balance and be like, okay, get out of that situation. This is where if Skoob just keeps that pressure on, it makes this shot much tougher. Kind of what Nas did to him. Skoob, a couple things I'm noticing about him in this match, in this game now. He has what I would say, if you can deal with his pressure for 2 to 3 dribbles, like he'll give up. You're playing against Lamar, you're playing against Nas, you're playing against Zays, you're playing against Fombies, and maybe Rob, you're playing against guys like that. Like, you've got to have a second effort and a third effort and a fourth effort. Like, you just got to keep giving the effort that's required. You can't just hope the other guy stops, because right now, like Lamar, every time he's pressured, he gets back on balance, gets a really good look. Damn! And he's been making them. Again, much easier for me to sit down and say that behind a microphone.
That's a hell of a shot.
Lamar and Nesco.
Just a lead offense.
Skoob is who needs to be on the court at what time.
There we go. I like this. This is perfect defense. Not over pressuring, not under pressuring. One thing Skoob can do that he does really well is like switch up your stances. Actively switch up your stances. Because like right here is really good. And then watch what he does with his foot, which Lamar just slowly gets him to move his left foot. And I don't like this. Watch, left foot. Left foot. He's inching closer and closer this direction, and then Lamar just goes full speed to the basket. Now he has a straight line, but this is where Skoob needs to readjust, and maybe give him the left-hand drive. And as he's moving, now give him the right-hand drive again. Now play neutral for a second. You know, can't just give him the answer. Good D.
Lamar is very hard to stop getting.
Lamar
down,
stopped himself twice though. I don't know why he keeps pump faking like he's playing against shot blockers.
That's nice. I love that.
Yeah,
Quick
same.
pickup. That's a foul though. I ain't gonna lie.
Where you going, Nesco?
Yeah, that's tough. Nesco.
That's hard to guard. You're on the left wing and you end up all the way into the right short corner.
Good contest. Good contest.
Tough shot.
Yeah.
Let's go, Nesco. Wake up then.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Good. That's a pretty good look after you've already hit 2 in a row. And this is what we came for, to watch two grown men headbutt each other.
Oh, they're
Here we
only
go.
going to 30.
They only going 30. They only need 2 points. But you never know. Nas could. I didn't see Nas do some shit. He was going a nice little run.
Just didn't get back on balance. That's a good move. Yeah, this is why I don't like the one-legged fadeaway. It's just, it's quicker, but there's less balance. So it's like you got to know which one to use for whatever situation. So I get it. It's not a bad look.
Can't make none of these shots. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
I get it now. I get it. Lamar was here for the fundies, for the fundamentals, and Nesco was here for the highlights, for the game winners. I get it. That's how they teamed up. That was a nice move.
Oh, that's nasty.
That was nice. That was nice. Man, that was a really fun game. fun game to break down. I want to see Lamar against all the other top dogs now. That was really good. Him versus Nas would be really fun because they're so similar. But I feel like the only difference is Lamar has seen that type of defense before, and I just feel like Nas hasn't played against that much. This is similar to what I was talking about with Day versus Rob. Like, your skill can be so close or so similar to another player. So that's what we always do when we watch NBA players. We always think like, oh, I could take this guy. Oh, I could do that. I could sit in a corner and shoot open threes. It's like, yeah, that's one part of it. But then once you realize like there's a physicality aspect out there, there's a height aspect, there's a strength aspect, there's a speed aspect, there's a conditioning aspect. Once you like put those into perspective as well, it changes everything. So I feel like Nas has been dominating players that he's physically more dominant in. Now he's playing against a guy that matches up equally with him, and now it does come down to the fundamentals and all those things. If you haven't been practicing them, if you haven't been making those habits, then when you like meet up to that, like you're at a disadvantage. The good thing about it is though, you can change it pretty quick. Like you can just go back and watch game film and be like, oh, this play I would have changed this play I would have changed this, I would have done that, I would have done that. Now every time you go play someone, just play them like they're Lamar, if that makes sense. Like don't go play against Skoob and be like, oh, I'm going to treat him like Skoob because you're already stronger than Skoob, so you can always duck your shoulder and get to the spot you want to get to. Play Skoob like he's Lamar and be like, okay, Scoob's going to get there and cut me off, but instead of just pushing through and ducking my shoulder all the time, maybe now I'm going to work on getting that separation into my jump shot. Like you can start labbing out different things now. So I don't mean necessarily to do that in a game, but just do that when you're practicing, do that when you're playing your one-on-ones. That's advice for everyone out there, and that's a good way to conceptually like build your habits and build on your game. That was awesome. Thank you guys for recommending it. I'm not sure when I'll upload it, but try to give it room to breathe on their channel, and then we'll put it up. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next video.